What is going on, everybody? It is MrAeroHD here, and we're here in Forza Horizon 2. This is my my second video, I guess. I uploaded the stream that I did the day the demo came out. I believe that was uploaded yesterday. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours long. If you guys want to go watch it, go and watch it. But I figured I would do this video because, you know, maybe people don't want to sift through 2 hours just to get to the meat and potatoes. This is really the only kind of drifting you can do in the demo. This is the only rear-wheel drive car, which is a Koenigsegg Agera. I don't know if it's the Gear R, but it's the Koenigsegg Agera, and I failed there. But basically what you do is you go to the, it's a bucket list challenge, and then you basically just turn left off the route, and there's this little racetrack type little route here where it's fun to huck some skids on. People have been drifting the Bowler and the Evo 10, and that's all-wheel drive, and their children. This is really basically the only thing you can do. So I'm here to tell you today how the drifting feels, but I want you to keep in mind I'm on a controller and I'm using normal steering. You can have your own opinions about that, but and I'm also using a Koenigsegg Agera. You know, maybe it feels different with a Supra or a Mustang or something, but this is this car, this condition, and this track. So, having played quite a bit of Forza Horizon 1 on the 360, everyone was saying it feels just like Forza 4, just feels just like Forza 4, and then you get a hold of it and it doesn't feel like Forza 4 at all. Actually, drifting was almost embarrassingly easy in Forza Horizon 1. I am both happy and saddened to report that it is not as easy, but they definitely dumbed it down. Everyone was saying, I know a couple of people who went to the release, the fan release thing in the UK. They're saying, oh, this feels just like Forza 5, 1-to-1, identical. At least for drifting, I would absolutely have to disagree. Forza 5 basically was the twitchiest fucking game I've ever played, even on normal steering. You know, you hit one little bump, you hit one little anything, and the car's going to shoot off in the other direction. So obviously, thank God, they tuned some of that out, so it's a little bit easier. You know, I like a game to be realistic and have some sort of challenge to the drifting, but I mean, when it's just that hard to read through a controller, you almost need a wheel at that point. But so far, so good. As far as I can tell, again, this car is untuned, you can't tune it at all. I haven't tried any, like, normal FRS, you know, S13, anything like that. So my opinions may change, but it feels like what they did with Forza Horizon 1, and let me explain. What they did was they took Forza 4's physics engine, which really wasn't all that difficult to drift in to begin with, and dumbed it down just a little bit, so it's going to make it easier for, like, casuals to come in, and they don't have to be terrified every time their ass end kicks out, and they go, oh no, and crash. So what they did was they took the Forza 5 physics engine, which arguably is a million times better, and then dumbed that down a little bit. So this feels, you know, a little bit easier than Forza 5, of course, but you can still feel crests in the road. There's a lot more feedback to your controller than there was in Horizon 1, which just felt dead. I don't know if it was because of lack of rumble, but it just felt like there was nothing there. It felt like you were drifting cardboard half the time. I'm happy to report there's a lot more feedback, a lot more feeling in the controller, and feeling in the car. You know, you can feel the front end that here, it's a mid-engine car, you can feel that front end taking a little bit longer to transition than I would like to. Also, there's a lot, I don't know if I ever look back here, but their smoke looks better, and, you know, that's not new for Horizon compared to Forza 5, but the smoke is about on level, yeah, right there, I looked back really quickly, but the smoke is on level of Forza 2, which is basically I think Forza 1 may have had a little bit more, but Forza 2 is the game that we have the most smoke in. I feel like this is good as to where it can keep the drifters happy, but it's not going to be obnoxious. Because too much smoke, like Gran Turismo and stuff, has a lot of smoke. But I feel like, you know, your ass wiggles a little bit on entering a corner, and there's just this big plume of smoke, and it's almost impossible to see. But I feel like this is a good step in the other direction, where there is a lot of smoke and it looks good, but it's not like too much as to where it's going to annoy people who aren't like, more smoke. So I feel like Playground met a really good medium there. And again, it feels really good, and it feels, actually, if I were to compare it to another game, it feels really closer to Forza 4. Those who, you know, don't have an Xbox One, or maybe you're just getting an Xbox One now and are interested in Horizon 2, you guys are going to feel right at home. It's kind of hard to say because a lot of these tracks, a lot of these environments, especially this one, there's nothing really similar to it on Forza 4 or Forza 5. Also, I don't think I'd ever be able to drift in Agera on Forza 5 untuned. I think that's just not within the realms of possibility. But if I had to compare this to a game physics-wise, it feels really good. And I mean, usually I'd be, and Forza 4 is what I would compare to. Normally I'd be complaining like, oh my god, they arcaded it out. But a lot of people don't understand what this game is and what this game is about. This game is a casual racer for casual players that want to jump on and have a little bit of fun and enjoy the car culture. This is the game that Turn 10 Studios and We Are Playground Games should be focusing on grabbing their casual market instead of, you know, dumbing down the Forza Motorsport series. And again, that's a topic for a whole other video. But they did that, but realized that a lot of people, like a huge number of people, are coming from being diehard Forza Motorsport fans, and they want a certain amount of things, physics-wise. And I believe here that they've met like about as good as of a medium as they can reach. Because clearly you're not going to go way too far to the arcade side to appeal to the nubcakes, because then you're going to have a bunch of pissed off people like me that are like, oh my god, this is fucking too easy, and whatever. You're not going to have enough, you're not going to go the other way where people like me are happy, where it's super, not super difficult, but like super realistic, and then some, you know, Johnny, whatever this face, 12-year-old kid, had never played a car game in his life, sees ads for Forza Horizon, thinks it looks really cool, buys it, and doesn't want to play it anymore because it's too difficult. So they're kind of put rock and a hard place situation there. That was a bus stop. They're put in a rock and a hard place situation where they have to meet both of those needs, where, you know, people like us, the hardcore players, can feel, you know, the suspension moving and feel the weight shifting, especially with tuning, and then know what to do with those tuning situations and fix it. But those casual players don't need to fucking worry about any of that, and can still have the same amount of fun as us, hardcore players. Anyway, guys, that is my first look at the drifting of Forza Horizon 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and here's looking forward to September 30th. So thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, and I'll see you later. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I also have a Facebook and a Twitter. For those links, be sure to check out the description box below.